We were deposited and left in on top of with the lid off of a litter barrel, wrapped in a baby blanket or toddler blanket, and deposited in this receptacle. Me and my sister together. So we were brought down from the fifth dimensional existence to the third dimensional existence, which felt quite strange to us, but we were still there. The craft left the ground and hovered in a cloud above the park until we were discovered. We were discovered by a maintenance worker and policewoman who came over, saw us lying on top of the garbage, picked us up, and took us to immediately turned us over to Child Protective Services of Wichita Falls, Texas. That was the city we came out on. We were taken to the Child Protective Services. From that point, the next morning, we were taken to a county orphanage, also in Wichita County, of Wichita Falls, Texas, where we remained until we were adopted. When we got there, we were quarantined right away. Pardon me, my immune system's starting to fail here. That's another reason I have to go home. So we were in quarantine, and we were listening to a radio, and we were watching a little round tubed square box that looked like it had a glass, round glass thing on it. I guess that was a TV set because we saw images in it, Jack Benny and a few other people. We learned the language from that point. At the time we came to the surface, we did not speak verbally. We communicated telepathically to each other, and we also didn't quite understand their language, so we had to learn it. So we learned it in quarantine. After quarantine, they put us in general population, where the kids were, and we remained silent for a long time. They gave us a pad and pencil to write our wants and desires. They figured that we didn't talk and couldn't, we were mute, couldn't talk because we weren't talking. But to each other, we were communicating from mind to mind. We were twins, so we could do it quite easily. Twins on the surface could do the same thing. They could communicate from mind to mind, and they do it quite often. If you talk to twins, they'll affirm the fact that they can communicate with each other through the minds.
So where's your sister right now?
She's back in the Hollow Earth.
Yeah.
She was taken at age 9 years old back to the Hollow Earth because her life was in danger from your government.
So what is your mission then? As this unfolds, what is it turned out that your mission is?
My mission is to give the contents of the, not just the contents of the message, but also to let people know of the existence of Hollow Earth, that it is real, that it is a physical place that you can go to, and that it is a beautiful place to be. If you were to go there, how do you pronounce your name?
Rahasya.
Rahasya. If you were to go there, you would not want to come back.
Okay, Billy, can you go there?
Well, I am going there, but I am going by means of surface transportation.
And is this where the tunnel system, does it hook up to this, or is that on a different dimension? The tunnel system.
The tunnel systems, the tunnel systems underneath Area 51, they do travel throughout the crust of the Earth, and they do travel. Like I said, the first 16 levels of Area 51 are man constructed. The ones below that are tunnels that were already there. Area 51 personnel are utilizing those tunnels, but only to a certain point. They're not allowed to go below a certain level as far as the tunnels go. As far as the tunnels that go from stretch across the United States to the different bases, they utilize those. But the ones that are below that are off limits.
So where do you live right now, Billy?
I live in Pahrump, Nevada.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I used to live in Las Vegas. So you live out there with Art Bell?
Well, he doesn't live in Pahrump anymore.
No, he moved.
He relocated after his wife died. He relocated to the Philippines. He's in Manila, and so that's where he's at right now. And he married another. He married the sister of his wife.
Yeah, I almost bought a chicken ranch in Pahrump one time and moved out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a long time ago. Last time I was out there was at a little restaurant. This was back in the mid '70s, but I used to live in Las Vegas, and I was going to move to Pahrump and just become a farmer, but it just never quite worked out. But yeah, it's a nice area out there.
Yes, it is. Let me take this camera down. I'm tired of looking down. Let me look up here. See if I can bring my face for you to see better here. Okay, where you at? Doggone it. There we go. Is that better?
Yeah, just move a little bit to your left. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right in there now.
Okay, well, let me see. Maybe get a better. Try to get a better.
You said something on our phone call about you're going to have a website up.
Yeah, it's going to be hollowEarthNetwork.com. They're trying to get it up and running right now, but it hasn't been up. It's not up and running yet.
Well, as soon as you do, what I'll do is I'll put this up on YouTube, and I'll go ahead and put that website up so people can find out more information about what you're talking about.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you've got my curiosity to the point where I think I'm going to drive up to Mount Shasta and go up to Panther Flats and try my luck. I've always wanted to go up there and spend the night, because I've talked to, I think I've talked to about 5 people that said that they have actually seen and communicated with people that came out of the mountain and conversed with them. And every single one of them were level-headed, normal people. You would not think they would ever make up a story. But it's been enough to tell me that there's something to it. And I've talked to numerous people that have seen flying saucers. And go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're correct in your assumption. If you were to have one of these headbands on when you go up there, you would find that you would be able to see aeroships going in and out of Mount Shasta.
Well, maybe I'll go by the Crystal Room up there. They have an amazing store up there called the Crystal Room. And
yes.
I noticed on your headband there's some metallic substances. Is that copper or?
That's silver.
Silver? Is that an
take
important? Is that an important part
of
the headband?
Okay, can you see that?
Yep. You need to sell these on your website.
I do sell them.
Yeah.
They normally sell for $200, but I the price to $95 up until the 5th of next month, and I'm getting a lot of orders, and I am making them.
So
and I'll show you that I'm making them here.
How would people go about ordering that?
I've got about 15 orders.
So how would they order it?
They order it right now. They can make payment to me to PayPal, and my PayPal account is telosgirl@yahoo.com. That's TELOSGIRL at yahoo.com. Or they can send a money order, a U.S. postal money order, to my address in Pahrump, and because they have to send the crystal and the silver. See, they have to choose their own crystal. I don't choose the crystal for them. Their quartz crystal must resonate with their own vibration and frequency. Otherwise, the headbands are useless.
So how do they choose their own crystal?
Well, you can do it one of two ways. You can pick one up and see how it feels to you, or you can also use a pendulum to choose your crystal.
All right, Billy. Well, I think we'll probably be in touch again with you, and I'll let you know how my trip to Mount Shasta turns out.
Okay. Do you want to? Are you on limited time or what?
No.
Huh?
No. You have something else you want to talk about?
I thought you might want to talk to my father.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll just go silent here, and I'll allow him to talk. Now you're going to find that my mannerisms have changed just a little bit, and I may do a lot of smiling, but that's only my father. Also, I don't have any teeth presently because when I was younger, my teeth kept breaking due to the foods that I was forced to eat on the surface, and it decayed my teeth to the point where I just had to have them removed completely. That's how bad the food up here is. So when if I look, you don't see no teeth. That's why I don't have any. but I mean, I do have dentures, but I don't like wearing them. It feels like I have plastic in my mouth, so I don't like those either. I was thinking about getting some teeth implants, but that's pretty expensive right now, and costly, and basically not necessary, because when I return home to the house, all that back anyway, so there's really no sense in going through all that expense. But I'm going to go ahead and have him come in to chat. And of course, if you have questions for him, feel free to ask him. He will give you all the answers you wanted, and you want to know about Hollow Earth, or about Bermuda Triangle, or whatever. He's now understand he's 150,000 years old.
Okay.
And Ramtha is only 35,000 years old. So he's been around, been around the block a few times. But so I will allow him to come in, and you can talk to him.
I'm looking forward to it.
Beloved Master, how are you?
How are you doing?
Wonderful.
So tell me about yourself.
You have been talking to what is termed my offspring.
Yes.
Indeed.
So tell me about yourself. What should I call you?
Zora?
Zora?
Indeed.
Hello, Zora. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, and what it is that you think would be important for this conversation.
Well, you have what is called the Hollow Earth. Many questions have been asked about this region. I am here to tell you of that region. It is a wondrous place, full of brilliant colors and wonderful healing atmosphere. You have what is called temperature of what is called 76 degrees, which is subtropical in nature. You have what is called the of what is termed as the life-giving force. The atmosphere in the hollow earth is pure in comparison to what it is here. You have what is called the no pollution of any sort. You have what is called the creatures in the hollow earth. Many of them were on your surface and that are not here any longer. You have what is called the mastodons, pterodactyls, flying reptiles. You have what is called saber-toothed tigers, more like a kitten. You have what is the insect world that are quite large. You have flies that have what we call 6 feet wingspans, dragonflies that are quite large. Of course, you have seen those in your fossils. The inner sanctum of hollow earth is quite, if you will, health-giving. You on the surface, for some particular reason, you find it necessary to eat dead foods. Why is this?
Yeah, it makes me wonder too. So,
dead foods.
Zora.
Dead foods. Yes.
Tell me about your birth.
Birth. Ooh. My birth.
Yeah, who were your parents, and what was your birth like, and where was it?
My birth was on a planet called Lemur. That's L-E-U-R. L-E-M-U-R. So, similar. L-E-M-U-R.
How did you end up here?
On what is called one of the passings of Lemur, became very close to your planet Terra, and when it came so near, we simply teleported to the surface.
Do you ever miss home? Do you ever miss your home on Lemur?
No. It's a wondrous place, similar to Hollow Earth, but not quite. The planet is 5 times the mass of Earth, which means that it would take 5 of your Earths to make Lemur. On Lemur, you have several different races of people. Lemur is not just Lemurians. It's also, we have reptilians there. We have the what you call the insectoids. We have what is called the Nordics. We have what is called the Zeta Reticulans. Races from all planets.
So Zora, is Lemur
indeed
the planet that we're referring to as Nibiru?
It is indeed.
Okay, it's on a 3,600-year orbit.
Yes.
When is it due again?
You will start seeing what is called the appearance of it toward the latter part of 2012. And you will be able to see as your sun rises, as Helios rises. That's the name of your sun, Helios. As it rises, it would, if you look either to the It would be to the left. As you look to the left of the sun as it rises, you should see a white dot as it is reckoned through your telescopes.
Well, there's some people that say that they've actually started to see this already.
Indeed. That is Lemur.
So if I ever make it to Inner Earth, could I ask for Zora? And we'd be able to find you?
Of course. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I'm going to try to get there.
Well, you can.
I think I'm going to have to clean up my frequency, clean up my emotions, and I have a lot of inner work to do. But I'm starting to see the reality that this could be true.
What is your diet?
Well, I do eat a little bit of fish, a little bit of chicken. Other than that, it's all vegetables.
All right. You might try. Now, understand, there's only one meat that could be considered a transition diet to what is called vegetarian. And that would be what is called your ostrich. Ostrich meat.
Right.
It is they are grown on farms organically. They eat organic food. There is no chemicals added to their food. So they are more pure meat. Right. Understand?
Yep. Yeah, I can feel when I eat
very,
beef.
very high in protein.
Yeah.
And when you eat chicken, you are eating the thoughts and what is called the vibration and what is called the attitudes of wherever these chickens came from. You understand?
And how they died.
And how they died. And you are taking this into yourself. So when you do this, you have what is called poisons that are going into your system. You want to eat foods that are alive and living. You understand?
Right.
I do not condone eating meat, but for a transition from the surface to a better way of eating, the ostrich is a creature that has agreed and to be used. You understand?
Right.
In their knowledge, in their way of thinking, they are sentient beings just as you are. Many people think, oh, my pet has no soul. Understand, it does. All living creatures have a soul. All living creatures. Even your trees have a soul. Did you know that?
Yeah, I sense that.
Yes?
I sense that.
Go out and hug a tree. Sit under it. Commune with it. And you will find that you are suddenly energized. You will suddenly feel wonderful inside because you're reconnecting to your roots. You're reconnecting to Mother Nature. And by doing so, you allow your being to start reconnecting with its origin.
Zora, have you ever
Yes.
have you ever come to the surface in physical form?
No, I have not. I have come in what is called in my essence. I have come through a channeling, and I came in a translucent form when I first started to channel through my son, or my daughter. It's both, actually. Billy is what is called a transgender birth. Part part female and part male, but both. You understand?
I think so.
Your Earth term would be hermaphrodite.
Right.
You know what that is?
Yep.
Indeed. However, now, if you were to stop eating dead foods, that's anything you have to kill is dead foods. And that's bad enough, but you're also eating it out of your locality. And that is worse. Because, as I said, you are taking on the attitudes and consciousness and frequency of people where this food was grown.
Yeah, this is my second year now that I've had a garden, so we're eating more and more out of a garden that actually grows on my land.
Absolutely, that is wonderful. Steer away from going to what is called your grocery facilities. If you want to go to a facility to buy vegetables and things of this nature, go to what is termed as a farmer's market.
Right. Local produce.
Local produce. Local oranges and apples and pears. All of local, in your local area or region. If you live in what is called California, eat only foods grown in California. If you are in New York, stay with New York foods.
Right.
And you'll find that your body will begin to reverse its aging process and also begin to reverse all the poisons that are in your cells. Once this takes place, your body will begin to advance quite rapidly to the fifth dimensional existence.
Yeah, I've already started eating foods, not only locally, but only foods that are in season. So I'm not eating foods that are out of season and shipped in from 2,000 miles away.
Indeed. See, this is the plan of your governments. They said, okay, let us start importing foods from other countries and other localities and feed it to the population. It will nullify their gifts and abilities. It will take away their desire to not be controlled. They will have control over you. You are allowing yourselves to control. And by doing so, you're giving up your innate gifts.
So, Zora, do you know anything about what we call genetically modified foods?
Genetically modified foods is a poison to your system.
Because it doesn't match with our genetics, or?
It doesn't match with your frequency. It doesn't match with your essence. As I said, still, your organically genetic foods that are by your governments have all these additives and chemicals and all this mixed with it. They'll tell you, oh, it's organically grown, it's all natural. Don't believe it. If it doesn't come out of your own garden, leave it alone.
Yeah, sounds like good advice, Zora.
Indeed.
So, I'm going to continue my path here on the surface, trying to educate people and clean up my own frequencies, because the surface is in dire straits right now. We're having lots of problems here. So what do you have to say as far as what it is that we need to do here?
All right. Are you familiar? You know you have the power to heal? Yes.
Well, that's what I hear, but I'm not too sure I totally accept that.
Let me demonstrate something for you. Hands are free, yes?
Yep.
Your hands are free. Good. Rub your hands together, like so. Make your hands about 18 inches apart and start bringing them together very slowly, directly opposite each other. Not like that, like this. Like this. Like this, together. As you come together, feel like you're putting against something. You feel it?
Yeah.
You feel the heat?
I can feel some heat here.
Yes. That's healing power. You possess it. Everyone walking the face of your planet has it. It was born in you. When you do what is called the technique, and you put your hand on either side of an afflicted area of a body, you create a positive healing field. You understand?
Right.
And by doing this, you are transmitting your healing power to that of another.
Yeah,
and they are healed instantly.
There's so many things we do on this planet that we don't even think about. Like if we hurt ourselves, we go, ow, and we put our hand on the hurt, without even thinking. But we intuitively probably know that there's healing energy being put into that afflicted surface.
Indeed, there is. You have, if you were to take there are many ways that you can heal others. You can do it by touch. Your Jesus, who was the wonderful teacher and also the son of the Creator, as you are the son of the Creator, as your mother is the daughter of Creator, everyone and God are one. You do not need religion to have a relationship with your Creator. Right. You know that, yes?
Yes.
You are the Creator. Understand, in your Bible it said, let us make man in our image. What did that mean? It did not mean let us make man in appearance. It said, let us make man with our abilities and gifts, and let them be fruitful upon the face of terra. That was the way your Bible was originally meant to be written, but it was not.
Yeah,
because of fear.
Things have changed quite a bit.
Indeed. In your Bible, your King James one, it says, marvel not what I do, for greater shall you do, if you only believe. To be, if you can. You only believe you can do it.
Yeah.
That's what was originally meant in your scripture. But your King James cabinet that rewrote the Bible and translated it into English, they left out the most important part that gave back the power to the people, and took the power away from you and put it in the hands of your overseers. You understand?
Yep.
And so when it says, marvel not what I do, for greater shall you do if you only believe you can, when you read the Bible in that form, you'll find that the scripture will leap out at you, and it will embrace you, and you will embrace it. And this power, you're going to feel it coming within you when you read it that way, because that is the way it was meant to be.
All right, Zora, that sounds like good advice. I know what you mean about the Bible. There's a lot of pearls in the Bible, but they've been smothered by so much nonsense and what we call bullshit.
The purpose for that, here is the simple truth. In Genesis, in the beginning, it was talking about a certain couple, uh, Eve and Adam, right?
Right.
Eve and Adam. Well, first off, they have it backwards. The one that was created first was the female, and then the male was made after that, as an afterthought. However, a little humor there. Anyway, but you have Adam and Eve, and then you have Cain and Abel. Yes.
Yes.
And then Cain slew Abel. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Then Cain was cast out from the garden, from the location, and he went to dwell in the land of Nod. Yes?
Right.
And he took him a wife. Where did the wife come from?
Well, I've always wondered about that too.
See, your Bible is full of what is called controversy. And it is meant specifically to confuse you. Okay? And to keep you under subjection to those over you, in authority. So they wrote it down this way so they could keep control of you.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yep. I've always wondered about the part in the Bible where it says, the sons of gods saw the daughters of men to be fair and took them to be wives. And even as a young kid, I realized that there has to be two separate beings here, two separate races. And that makes you really question the validity of just Adam and Eve having two sons, and where did their daughters come from? I mean, where did their wives come from?
Right. If you're going by the premise that Adam and Eve was the master race, then you're talking about something that is totally against your law right now, called incest.
Exactly.
Yes. So if you agree or are following what is termed in your Bible literally, then you are saying that your ancestors were all outborn and begot out of incest.
Exactly.
And that is unthinkable.
Well, hopefully a lot of people are waking up to this now. So I think this planet's getting ready to go through a transition and an awakening where a lot of this will
It's already begun. It has already begun. Terra began its transition from the third dimension to the fourth dimension in your year of 2006, January, I believe. January 2006. At that time, you may have heard about people being nauseous, disoriented, dizzy, headaches, whatever, and they went to the doctor, had no answers for them, told them to go home and get rest. This went on for a period of 3 to 4 months, and then it started subsiding, slowing down. What that was the initial transition from the third dimension to the fourth. And you are now in the fourth dimension. You're no longer in the third. That passed away.
Well, that makes sense because I'm starting to sense time differently. Time isn't this linear thing anymore.
Time is an illusion on the surface. When you accept time, you are also accepting age. Do you understand?
I believe so.
When you accept time and you start rating time and age and years, you lose your immortality by accepting that you are getting older in age. Then you start to age. You have a portion in your body called human growth hormone. Know what that is?
Yes.
what HGH is prominent and produced within the human body from the ages of newborn up to 20s and 30s. After that, it starts to diminish in its capacity of creating or in the body. And as you get older, it stops completely, stops producing. Your mind says, no more, I'm not going to do it anymore. And at that point is when you start to age. Wrinkles and failing of your organs, things of this nature, are breaking down. That is because you have accepted age.
I see.
You understand?
Yep.
Now, if you reverse that thought or that understanding, then you are reversing age. The minute you start saying the proper rate for way you are getting more mature, that would be by saying, what your age now is what?
63.
All right, you are 63 trips around the sun.
Right.
Instead of saying you are 63 years old, you just simply state, when people ask you, how old are you? I am 63 trips around the Helios.
Right.
Or sun. That way, you're not accepting age. You are actually reversing age.
I think
Makes sense?
I think I understand what you're saying. Because we're talking not about time, we're talking about movement.
Indeed. Another misconception of people is they are under the impression that the sun is a radioactive ball of fire. Yes?
Yes.
That's what you were taught. Your sun is not hot. Your sun is cold fusion light. Understand?
I think I know what you're saying.
Okay. When you have what is called your pictures from the sun in your what you call Google or your information that you pull off the internet, it shows your photographs or videos of the sun with solar flares shooting out from it and things of this nature. Yes?
Yes.
But that is a lie. That is what they want you to believe. However, if you are in space and you photograph the sun, it is a ball of light. No solar flares, no solar radiation. It is light, pure and simple. It's in matter, in thought.
Right.
Now, the sun is not a star. It is a planet. And a planet is inhabited on the inside. It is hollow, just as your Earth is hollow. Mars is hollow. Venus is hollow. Neptune is hollow. Pluto is hollow. Mercury is hollow. All of the planets are hollow. And they have a population living inside of them. All of them.
Well, it seems like this information it's time for it to come out.
You have learned?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to looking into this deeper. So maybe the next time you and I see each other, we'll be in a different dimension.
You're in a different dimension now.
Well, I guess that's true, huh?
Indeed. As your 2012 approaches, even from this day forth, you are going to experience changes It'll be subtle changes, minor. But if you go out in nature, out into the forest, and you commune with the trees, learn to be quiet with them, get away from your hobbles, get away from your wearing restrictive shoes on your feet, connect back with Mother Nature. You will find that you will gain energy from the earth. As you walk on the earth, the Mother Nature will nurture your feet and will send her loving vibrations up through the soles of your shoes and to your feet. It's better to go barefooted, but however, many people don't want to do this. I do not blame them because of the what is called the pollutions on the surface, or your trash strewn everywhere. You have what is called nails and things to puncture your feet. So unfortunately, it is not like that in the hollow earth. You will not find not one piece of paper on the ground.
It sounds like a good place to come to someday.
Indeed. You can also come to it in your astral body. You astral project?
I've tried, and I think I've accomplished it a couple of times in my life.
Indeed. Billy has a mantra that is given to peoples to help them turn their headbands to get into their alpha state so they can travel to what would be termed the hollow earth or inner earth or wherever they wish to go. It is a simple mantra. I can repeat it for you if you wish to jot it down.
Sure, repeat it for me now.
Indeed. Distance, darkness, fade away.
Yep.
I seek the mystic traveling ray.
Yep.
Reveal before my mind's bright eye.
Yep.
The secrets that I wish to spy.
Gotcha.
Indeed. You say this what's called 7 times. Each time you say it, a repetition of it, you would say hollow earth destination, or destination hollow earth. Then you will go off into a slumber. When you do, you will travel most rapidly. And you will end up in a place what is called the Pathologos Library. That is located beneath the Aegean Sea in the hollow earth.
Okay.
You know of the Aegean Sea?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Below the Aegean Sea is bottomless. In a certain area, it's bottomless. And it will go all the way through the Earth's crust and open up into a lake in the hollow interior. So there are waters coming from the inner earth or hollow earth all the way through the Earth's crust into the Aegean Sea. If you were to go to that location where the water is coming forth from it, from the opening, you would find pure healing water. But as it intermingles with the surface water, then it is dispensed and loses its power, because the water on the surface is dead or diminished to a great degree. Your oceans are such a wondrous place, and you are polluting them. You are killing the life in them. You need to stop this. bring awareness to what is called the senseless slaughter of our sisters and brothers of the sea. You have your dolphins, you have your whales, you have your manatee, you have your seals, you have your walrus. All these creatures are mammals, and as you are a mammal, and they are your sisters and brothers. You have a country on your surface called Japan. More precisely, a place called Taiji. You know of it?
Yeah, I seen a documentary on how they lure them all in, and just it's devastating. I think it's called the Bay or something.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Called the Cove.
The Cove.
The Cove, yes. This place, they are creating a genocide way of thinking, and what they're doing, they are killing these defenseless creatures that are harming no one, and they are eating them, consuming them. So we did what is called try and stop it in subtle ways. We thought, well, what we would do, we would introduce what is called a mercury substance in the bodies of the dolphins. Maybe that would deter them from wanting to kill them. That did not work. They continued to kill them. So we gave Japan a wake-up call, a tsunami, an earthquake. Maybe that will wake them up. Not yet. So we're going to try again soon. There will be another quake and another tsunami off the coast of that island that is causing the destruction of our brothers and sisters. This wave will be of immense size that it will take out that island. Their fishing fleet will be destroyed. Their economy will come to naught. They will realize that Mother Nature is giving them a slap on the hand, if you will.
Well, that should catch their attention.
Yeah, get their attention. Indeed, that's what we want to do, get their attention. But they have also elicited other countries to do the same thing. And this is genocide thinking. You have to understand, the Earth is a living being. She is evolving. And as she evolves, you must evolve with her or be removed. And this is what is going to take place very soon. It will be in your lifetime, I can assure you. We will do what is called reshape the earth. We are going to cleanse the earth of all of man's creations, all of civilization's achievements are going back to the terror from which they came.
Have you done this before?
Indeed.
Have you done
Yes, we
this
have.
before?
Yes, we have. On other worlds. Other worlds that had needed to develop like yours is doing. Other planets were in the same situation. And in one in particular, Venus, was of a culture highly advanced of you. However, they were also doing genocide thought. So we had to evolve the planet to the fifth dimension, which we did. And after we did this, we cleansed cleansed their planet. What we did was removed all the population of their planet, of Venus, off the surface, and redeposited them in the hollow interior of their world. Upon vacating the surface, we reduced what is called their achievements and technology back to its original origin from that world, and then replenished the atmosphere, purified it to a pristine state. Upon doing so, we allowed them to return to the surface. They were then in the fifth dimensional existence and no longer genocide thinkers. They were harmonious, peaceful, and joyous people, just as you will be as well. You need to evolve with Mother Earth. You need to get back to your roots, to Mother Nature. That is where your energy lies. That is where your cures for your disease lies, with Mother Nature. The more you get back to Mother Nature and recognize her and work with her, the more and more healthy you will become.
Well,
you understand?
Yeah, it sounds like really good advice, Dora. Unfortunately, I'm running out of record time here. So I think we're going to have to continue this another time. So maybe if I could talk to Billy one more time and say goodbye.
Indeed.
It's been really great talking with you.
Indeed. I bid you farewell. May harmony, peace and joy be yours always. And heed the words I've told you. And get back to your roots. Get back to Mother Nature. Go barefooted for a while.
Sounds like good advice.
Indeed. I will let my return, and you can continue there.
And continue we did. We went on for a ways after this, and we discussed some things that I dare not even make public. But if you really want to know what's going on in this world, you have to listen to people like this and use an extreme amount of discernment, especially when it comes to channeled information. Because channeled information, you have to check, cross-check, and cross-check again, and really see how it lines up with other information that is factual. And over the years, I tell you, there's only a few channeled informations that I really put any credence to. And most of the conspiracies that I've ever come across in my life have turned out to be true. So I'll see you in a couple more weeks. Thank you for listening to Spiritual Activist Radio. Thank you.